Number 10. Museu do Mar de Galicia. This museum, which opened in 2002, was built with elements of an abandoned cannery on Vigo's shore. The displays tell you about the habitats just off the shore and highlight Galicia's long-standing relationship with the sea. See the oceanography and underwater exploration room, complete with vintage diving gear and navigational aids. Number 9. Marco, Vigo Museum of Contemporary Art. Rehabilitating a facility that had been abandoned for decades, this art museum opened its doors in 2002. Constructed in 1861, Vigo's former courthouse and jail are now a fantastic area in the heart of the city. Based on the ideas of English philosopher Jeremy Bentham, the prison was designed as a panopticon, a utilitarian building with glass roofs that let in plenty of natural light. Number 8. Quiñones de León Museum. The Castrillos Pazo, a majestic manor house from the 17th century, serves as the museum's regal home. Galician painters' works from the 20th century are housed in this collection, along with a few items that are kept here but are actually part of the Prado Museum in Madrid. You could mistakenly think you've arrived in one of London's royal parks if you make a turn in the grounds. Number 7. Ermita de Nossa Senhora de Guia. The 100-meter-tall Monte de Guia is located directly next to the estuary on the northeastern edge of the city. Encircled by a mix of deciduous and evergreen forests, this city's largest park provides a quick respite from the bustle and traffic of Vigo streets. The Temple of Nossa Senhora de Guia is located at the summit and offers expansive views. Number 6. Samil Beach. Samil is the most convenient location, right where the Lagares River meets the Atlantic. The seas, islands, and the mountains of Vigo may be seen while you sit on these dunes or stroll along the promenade. The 1,700-meter beach offers a plethora of recreational amenities, including basketball courts, swimming pools, and a 5-a-side football field. Number 5. The Ensanche. Vigo had rapid growth in the 19th century as the canning business emerged as one of the primary sources of revenue for the city. The Ensanche area, east of the Casco Velho, is home to the elegant Belle Époque apartment complexes built by the majority of the businesspeople responsible for this development, many of whom were from Catalonia. This is the hub of Vigo's nightlife and shopping, and it also has the verdant Alameda Park, a great place to take a quick break and relax. Number 4. Casco Velho. The historic port of Vigo is situated on a hill that meets the estuary, and its alleyways lead to elegant arcaded squares such as Praça da Constitution. This is the area of the city where the 19th-century Santa Maria Church sits next to bigger structures like luxurious townhouses and fishermen's dwellings. Number 3. Seas Islands. This gorgeous uninhabited archipelago at the entrance to the Vigo estuary is well worth a day or two of travel time. Two firms, Mar de Ons and Navia Naviera, provide summertime ferries from the harbor to the islands, approximately every half hour. The 800-berth site at the campground is reserved for overnight stays only, therefore make reservations in advance. The campsite also offers tent rentals. Number 2. Parque del Monte Castro. The park surrounding the fort is more of a wild mountain in the center of the city than it is an urban pleasure garden. You may stroll up Monte Castro if you'd want to work up a sweat. Despite being a strenuous hike, there are plenty of interesting sights to keep you distracted. Number 1. Castro Fortress. Viewing the city and its magnificent vistas from the granite ramparts of this 17th-century stronghold is perhaps the ideal way to get acquainted with them. Vigo's waterfront, historic district, mountain views, and the seas islands will all be visible from this advantageous location. During the Portuguese Restoration War, the fortification served as an artillery post with the purpose of fending off British Navy raids on Vigo.